Hi Capricorn, welcome to my YouTube channel Moon Jasper Gem. And if you're visiting me from Facebook, welcome to my page Moon Jasper Gem. Check out the one that you haven't seen. I appreciate all the likes, subscribes, and if you guys are interested in a personal reading, you could either visit me on my Facebook page or you could send me an email. Hope everybody's doing well. So I'm going to be doing a general love reading and see what messages come out for you today. If you have any requests, you could write it down in the box below for general if you guys are interested in anything in particular. My intentions are going to be for the rest of December 2020 and January 2021. Happy birthday to all of you guys. I know maybe this year it's not going to be such a great one, whether it's because things are happening in the world or anything personal for you guys. I know you guys, and collectively, that you're really good people and you are usually there as a friend for people. You have good advice, you have good resources, and you're quiet, intuitive. You guys like to talk sometimes a lot, and get your emotions out, and sometimes you like to keep them in. But when you're surrounded by the right people, you could be your true self, which is a natural helper, somebody who lightens up the day for someone at a slow, steady, grounding pace. So anyway, so I have two decks here for you today. I'm going to just start with this one right here. I already pre-shuffled and I'm going to ask. This is a timeless reading, even though I put intentions out for certain time. So if you feel drawn to my messages at any time, there could be one here for you. Okay, here we go. Energies of love and light only. Holy Spirit, please bring forth messages for the zodiac sign of Capricorn, the collective. Thank you. Okay, here we go. So you have the Page of Staves or Wands. This could be a young person or an immature person or somebody who's older but has a young mind. It could be immature or it could just be very enthusiastic in having a brand new idea or new thought. This could represent a fire, Leo, Sag, or Aries, but it doesn't have to be. It could represent just thinking about what you want to do to create something new and beautiful, because that's how you guys think. You're always thinking, how could I create? How could I do something, to make the home better, to just make your environment fun and exciting. And so this person right here, sometimes people don't see the growth that's happening, but you do in this case for this energy. And you want to know in your mind that I'm going to take this idea in my head and I'm going to plant it where other people won't be able to do that. You have a green thumb and you'll be able to see the growth in spite of what's happening around you, in spite of not having the sun light at times, in spite of being in a desert place, whether it's in your mind or in your environment or feeling that way, you have to start new and you'll get there. And here you are on the bottom. I'm so happy that you came out. This is the Queen of Pentacles, whether it's you, female or male. This is being grounded. This is having all the resources and working over time to build for a strong foundation. Sometimes you think that it's all strong and then things collapse sometimes and you have to start new. But luckily you guys, after contemplating and going into your mind, you figure out a way how to do that, to plant something solid and stable. You also have a gift from above. This represents you. This is a coin that's being gifted in spite of anything that you've lost or had to start over. This says, I grant you a beautiful foundation, a beautiful, stable something. It could be love, home, anything that you feel stable in, even in your mind, in your environment, everything that you put your heart and soul in. Because as a Capricorn, you know that you can't have something overnight because it doesn't last. You have to build over time. And even though you take a chance and you build over time, we could lose that at times. So we have to appreciate everything as we go along. And everything that was already in your foundation will always remain there. Your knowledge, the people that came and went in your life, the places, the situations, the jobs, the love, anything that's on your mind. But just to know that to keep your mind stable and to think clearly, you have to take time out to figure out how to grow a new passionate endeavor, which is what this energy is about. What's over this Page of Staves here for you? Okay, you have a few that came out. Somebody's blocking someone out, blocking out their heart. Somebody feels like they have to drop something or move. Somebody feels something's dead, or maybe it is. But in the background, usually there's this, the light comes back up. When you think it's over, it's not. And the Eight of Swords is feeling trapped in something. You're still on the bottom here. And peeking out is the Four of Swords. So like I said before, contemplating, praying, meditating, exhaustion, not knowing what your next move will be, but you're trying to dig deep to say, should I start this again after I've been screwed over or feeling that way? Maybe you're in a love situation and there were two and someone needed to drop somebody. This does represent you. This represents air, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, as well as the Eight of Swords. But you're not trapped. Contemplate, put out your good intentions, let anything negative go. Don't let it sit in you. Turn it into something creative. What's in the root of this for you? So you have the Six of Cups. This represents water. Doesn't have to be. So it would be Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, but this is all about the emotions and reminiscing and going back. Thinking, should I have, shouldn't I have, what did I do? You know, going over and over in your head and figuring out how to start over. This is a soulmate. This is somebody you feel kindred soul with, that's always with you, whether they're not with you in the physical form, whether they're far away. They're always with you. They're connected if they're on the other side. The Nine of Pentacles is being single and independent and doing all that work. When you took that first coin, you juggled it, and you took a chance. Whether you lost it or it was lacking, or whether you were doing really well and building it up, it's worth it. But either way, you're saying, I don't need anybody. I don't need anything else. I need to be put out what I really want. And it's to be free, independent. And anybody that joins in as a couple will be blessed to be around you. And you'll feel that way around them. You're looking for a higher calling, a higher spirit, somebody you could be yourself with. The Four of Swords, again, still putting out those intentions. Some of you feel like you just want to leave it all behind, or because you were feeling lack in something, whether it was a relationship. You were brave before, and now you're feeling weakened a little bit, but that new spark of adventure, a new spark of life will come back to you. You're just not interested sometimes. You're fine to be on your own, because if you're going to put forth all your time and energy, it's going to be with somebody that's worth it. Moving behind here for you in the past. So here you have the Queen of Swords. This is getting more information, being knowledgeable, wanting to get to the truth and the fact of the matter. This person, the way to get to their hearts through their head, to prove it to them, because actions speak louder than words. Not afraid to cut people off, places and things, or feeling that way. But either way, this person could have a lot of fun. You know, they know how to stay light. They know how to vary their heart and just stay in the moment. Because the more information they have, the more understanding they have. But sometimes knowing too much information could be hurtful. So it's okay to let your heart out. Something you thought was dead isn't. It's always revived. It's always reborn. It's always refreshed. And the energy is always with you. To the future of this, for you guys, beautiful Capricorn. Wanted to almost come out upside down, but it didn't. So you have the King of Cups. Like I said before, this is wanting to show your heart, or this could be a relationship. This could be somebody coming in, water as well, but wanting to offer something very emotional and loving to you. The Three of Cups, wanting to celebrate, but maybe hiding your emotions about it because of everything that's happening, maybe this holiday season or birthday. But this is being offered to you, a beautiful cup of love, not always showing their heart on their sleeve. Same thing, this person, but has so much love and emotion to give, just trying to evaluate your emotions at the time. This could be you or somebody that you're interested in. But if it's a love relationship, it's a third party possibly here, or third party, or people getting involved that maybe shouldn't be. Or maybe they are reaching out to you, other people, because they want to offer something to you. They want to offer love and compassion and understanding, and they just want to be there for you. What's your advice here? The Ace of Staves. Isn't that beautiful? Another gift from above. Now you took it, the page, you took that, and you grew something beautiful. The Knight of Cups, he's really trying to come in. There might be an apology coming in, somebody from the past, or a brand new person possibly, who wants to get to know you, wants to share their love with you, which is really nice. But this is planting a new seed. Again, like I said from the beginning, starting over, a new growth, or adding to what you already have. To know that in the long run, whatever you do, it's going to take time and it's going to happen. Whatever it is, if this is love and you feel good in the relationship, continue on slowly. If this is not something that's good for your heart and soul, to block it out is good because you have more understanding with the Queen of Swords. But again, do everything with love and compassion, whether this is you. Allow it to come in because people do love you. And I know you love others. Even though you don't show it all the time, you show it in your own way by being helpful and being a good friend. Possible outcome for you guys here. You have the World. That's completing a cycle. This could be anything. It could be education, a project you started, a lesson learned in life, soul's growth. The Page of Swords is immature too. This could be a younger person or young in the mind, maybe a little rash, maybe wants more information, but could be a little harsh in the words. But in order to complete it, you have to mature, like the Queen, or whoever this is, needs to mature and let it settle, because something brand new is starting. This is also expansion. This is expansion in a relationship, in your soul's growth. If you have a business, this is expansion in work. You have the Death card back here. So it was a little immature. It didn't happen. This person had to mature. The Death is transformation, whether it's a real death or not. It's transformation to get more knowledge and to grow. Some people can't grow in this world. They have to grow in the next. But they try. That's why we're here. We're here to grow and experience. It's like a book. You could read a book, but when you live it, it's different. And that's what we're doing. We're living our experiences. Whether it's happy or sad, it's emotional. It's a part of everything. But there is an emotional message coming through. Someone to say, I love you. Anything else for beautiful Capricorn today? This is the deck I usually use for you. On the bottom, you do have the 10, having a wish fulfillment. But there is another death there. It's like set up exactly like the other one, which is strange. Sending in love. Could be a Scorpio, but it could be somebody on the other side. And I know I have a message here for someone. And you know who you are because I love you. Having a wish fulfillment. To have a happy home and happy life. Happy family. To be in the moment and to start over. If something's hurt you or something ended. Love or anything. Look, the Queen of Swords. Wanting more knowledge, cutting people, places, and things out because you're blocking out your heart. But there is an angel looking after you. This could represent a Sag. This could represent somebody that says you have to have a careful blending of the heart and soul. Can't grow old sour. You can't grow old hatred. You can't hold in your feelings. You have to express them, naturally and let them come out, even if it's creatively or through communication. But it is stating that to have compromise in the home. Somebody feels very wounded, the wounded warrior, but to see things in a different perspective. We have to pick and choose battles, and we have to let things go. And one more for you guys. There you go. In the male form here. Look at planting something. This is the Empress. Planting something so beautiful over time again. Like I said, you plant that seed out there. Whether it's an intention or a real thing, you start something new, beautiful. Over time, these people are very wealthy because not only because of the money and the finances, but because of the stability, the home life, the togetherness, just creating a home to be a real home, rooted and grounded. That's a soulmate right there, because the male and female both showed themselves today, and being like a mother image, starting something brand new and healing. Star. Put your intentions out there and follow your dream. And if anything takes you out of your mind that makes you feel inadequate or not stable, take a rest and start again. Do it with patience, love. That's all you need to do. I'm going to take a moment of pause, and then I'm going to come back and do a moon reading for you guys. Hey. Okay, so I want to do a moon reading for you, but before I just want to reiterate what I said before. I think that today, for this reading that I just did for you, it's important to take in the angel of temperance, number 14, because if you add 4 and 1 for numerology, it's a 5. That means that there were some rough, difficult times, and it made you have to take this stance, take a break, a pause, and state, how do I blend my heart, my soul, and my mind together, whether it's one decision, overall decisions, because somebody feels really wounded. This is the wounded warrior. And again, 2 times, you're being enlightened here to see things in a different perspective. You have to in order to heal. Okay? Because you had 2 soulmates here today in this reading, the Queen and the King of Swords, and the Queen and the King of Pentacles. Somebody was exhausted and had to lay down everything, and they just left. That was it. Or they laid it down to finally appreciate all of the work that they finally have done, and they needed to complete a cycle. This could be, this is a king here that states he's the King of Kings. This is somebody who rules an empire, somebody who took that one growth that they felt from earlier in your reading, and they grew it all the way to full abundance. Okay, because before there was trickery going on. Something wasn't right, but then the apology came in. Somebody was focusing on their work, people, places, and things they left, and there was supposed to be a celebration. But see here, this represents Capricorn, you holding on, holding back, holding on tight, and you know you have to let it go, because that's how justice works. Contemplating, it's not anybody's fault what happened in this situation. It's just being enlightened and trying to see things from a different point of view, to be enlightened and to have happy times again, and remembering from the past. That's always going to be with you, whether the situation works out or not. And this is giving freely and fairly. This is not giving to one more than the other and third party. It's dropping it. It's saying give fairly. This is a beautiful home. Continue to create it with your kindness and your compassion and your generosity. And that new beginning from the very beginning of your reading will start all over again. Don't block out your heart, because there's things that you're refusing to see, because there's things that you couldn't see, you weren't supposed to. This was something that just happened. This contract for you or someone else, it ended, and you were really hurt by it. You're worried and up at night because you didn't know what to do about it, but it's filled with love. It's filled with love and compassion. This is building for a stronger foundation. Being left out. It's building for a stronger foundation. So I just wanted to review that with you guys, because there is a lot going on and you're going to get through it. Okay? Take some time out if you need to. Okay, now for your moon reading. Right now, it is a new moon. Today is the 14th, again, representing that beautiful angel over you, or you're an angel for someone. But tomorrow it starts today's the new moon in Sag, and tomorrow it's going into your sign, Capricorn. And it is going to be a crescent new moon. It's time to wind down and start new, and to evaluate everything and all the experiences you've gone through. Nobody moves forward, which is pure okayness. Everybody has to go through things. Sorrow, hatred, hurt, abandonment, a little bit of everything. Sometimes we know about it, and sometimes we don't expect it to happen, but it does. And that's the thing. We have to adjust our sails and keep moving. So here's your moon card. Let's see what comes out for you. Patience. Patience. It'll come out eventually. Capricorn, that one wanted to come out. Okay, and there it is. Excuse me. Do this so I could read it for you. Okay, this is called the first quarter moon. Your commitment is being tested. Okay. On the bottom, you have third quarter moon. Adjustments are required. Okay. Goes with your reading. Having to make adjustments, whether you wanted to or not, whether you're refusing to see it or not. But it's a new time and a new day. Here it says the South Node. Don't let your past hold you back. Okay. Now, out of all of these, I'm going to pick one and I'm going to read it for you. Since this is the one that actually came out, your commitment is being tested. Let's look that up. Okay. One second. First quarter moon. Tell you what it says. Extra light on. Okay, here we go. First quarter moon. Wait. Okay. There could be some challenges coming your way if they haven't already. I'm going to add words in between this. But they're just the universe's way of testing you. The first quarter moon calls for you to face any hurdles with confidence. What do you actually think is possible? If you believe you can do it, then you probably can. If you spend your life affirming that something is too big for you to surmount, it probably is. See how it works? Do you believe your dreams will come true, or have you secretly already given up? Showing some commitment now will help you move toward your desired outcome. What you believe to be true is true for you, so believe in yourself. I am committed to my dreams and move towards them with confidence. The answer to your question is yes, but not yet. You're halfway to your goal. You still need to put a bit of more work into it. Sometimes we just need to realize how much we want something. You need to recommit to someone or something. The first quarter moon comes between the new moon and the full moon. It's a time when the sun and moon are at a hard astrological angle to each other, and this can prompt small crises, or big. I'm saying that. No matter when you pull this card, you need to see any dramas as a stepping stone to where you want to be. It could also be a time when you need to stay strong through the storm. Yeah. So, happy birthday to you guys. Stay positive. Take some time out for yourself. You deserve it. Let out your emotions. You're allowed. Be strong for others when you can be. Let them be strong for you when you need it. Because you are a solid rock to people. Love you guys. Happy birthday. And until the next time, wherever you are in the world, have a happy day, night, evening. Take care now. Bye.